Hello and welcome to Bedtime Story with Miss Anna. Are you ready to go to sleep? Kiss your mommy, kiss your daddy. It's time for story time. Tonight we have a wonderful story by Little People, Big Dreams. Rude Paul. When little Ruth was about to be born, a fortune teller told his mom that her son would one day be famous. Growing up in San Diego with his mother and three sisters, it was only a matter of time before he figured out how. One day, his sister Renee laid out a blanket in the backyard, took out some cookies from a paper bag, and asked him to enjoy the most fabulous picnic. Ruth realized he will all can create magic if we try. Playing dress up was Ruth's favorite game, and that is where he channeled his magic. But back in real life, he felt like a bit of an outsider. There were rules about how boys and girls should look, and he didn't seem to fit in. It was not school, but his mom who told him his most important lesson: do what feels right for you, and love yourself for who you are. Ruth promised he will never stop doing all the things that made him happy. Ruth was kicked out of high school and moved to Atlanta to study performing arts. Playing with his first punk band, he missed a prom dress with army boots on stage. Everyone wondered if he was a boy or a girl. He was 21 when he moved to New York with his friend Lady Bunny. Wearing a wig and a pair of heels, they show up at every single party. They were the most fabulous drag queens in the Lower East Side. But drag was not only about having fun and dressing up. For Ru, it was a way to express himself as an artist. He missed a spoonful of everything he loved and admired and put his heart into becoming the woman of his dreams. On and off stage, Ru has found his true groove. She felt as comfortable in high heels as he did wearing his favorite pair of slippers. It was time to share his joy and meet someone special, his husband, George. Dressed as a supermodel on the catwalk, Ru released a song that was an instant success all around the world. Soon he was asked to be the first drag queen ever to star in a makeup advert, and he nailed it. Ru had his own TV and radio show, and he shared the stage with some of the most amazing artists of all time. He even lip-synced next to his most beloved artist, Diana Ross, celebrating self-love and diversity. All his dreams have come true, so Ru decided to help others achieve theirs in finding America's next drag superstar. Anyone who had the courage to break free and follow their heart was welcome to the family. Ru's show became an inspiration for thousands of lonely kids who felt that they have finally found their people. And what's more important, a fabulous way to celebrate who they were and what they like. By sharing with the world the beauty of drag, Little Ru gave us valuable tips to make the most of our life. Don't even think we are born just to fit in a box. We are born to stand out. An amazing book about somebody amazing, RuPaul. I hope that you enjoy the bedtime story for today. I have one more book for you today. Little People, Big Dreams by David Bowie. Little David lived with his family in a tiny house on an ordinary street in London, but he had ideas that would take him out of this world. At school, he loved music and dance classes. He had a real talent for singing, and his dance moves were from another planet. His teachers had never seen anything like it before. He spent hours listening to his brother's rock and jazz records. David was so inspired by the power of music that he started to write his own songs. David studied art, music, and design at school. Sometimes his teachers were not sure if he was a boy or a girl, but Davy was just delighted to be himself. One day, he got into a silly fight with his friend George, who punched him in the eye. That punch changed Davy's look forever and made him strangely magnetic. Davy and George remained friends and formed a group called the Comrades. The rest of the band was happy playing at weddings, but Davy wanted to become a star. He jumped from band to band looking for a chance, dreaming that one day all the lonely kids on planet Earth will sing his songs aloud. But Davy knew that a great singer needed to be a great performer too. He decided to mix his music with the most spectacular outfits and dance moves ever seen on stage. Davy wrote a song about a lonely astronaut and it became his first big hit. The whole world listened to his song the day men first walked to the moon. Next, Davy transformed into an alien rock star called Ziggy Stardust, the coolest space invader the world has ever been and seen. Dressed as Ziggy, he finally made it to superstardom. Davy wasn't sure where he was going from there, but he knew it wouldn't be boring. He kept reinventing himself, and that's what made him Davy Bowie. For more than 40 years, he kept exploring new galaxies filled with futuristic sound. He inspired generations of fans to find their own voice and dare to be different. And by never being afraid to be himself, little Davy became the most unique star who ever fell to Earth. Davy Bowie. I hope that you enjoyed the bedtime story for today. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give us a like. Good night, good night, good night.